Good morning, you guys. So it's Tuesday, and we are going to work on Unit 9, Day 9 worksheet today. Today is all review, and you need to remember that you're going to go through all the steps of factoring. First thing you do on every one of these problems is look for a greatest common factor. Every single time, look for a greatest common factor. So I'm going to do some problems on the left-hand side. Your assignment is to do all of the even problems. Again, every single time you do these problems, you look for a greatest common factor. So I'm going to look at problem number 1 to start with. So if you look at 2 and 20, you look at what is the greatest common factor of 2 and 20. The greatest common factor of 2 and 20 is 2. So I'm going to write down 2, and then you look at your x's. With 2x to the third, I have 3x's. With 20x squared, I have 2x's. So how many x's do I have in common in both of them? I have 2 x's in both of them. I have 1, 2 here, and 1, 2 here. So I'm going to factor out 2x squared. That is my greatest common factor. Now I have 2 spots to fill. 1, 2. Now remember, factoring is like dividing. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and I took out 2 x's. How many x's do I have left? I have 1 x left. Negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10. I took out both x's, so I don't have any x's left, so I am done. Now, you need to look at what's in parentheses here. I have 2 terms. It's a binomial. It is also subtraction. So you have to look to see, is it a difference of perfect squares? 1 is a perfect square. 10 is not. There's nothing times itself that gives you 10. So you are actually done with this problem. This right here is your final answer. Now let's go on to problem number 3. Again, start by looking for a greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor of 15, 27, and 6? So first of all, 6 is my smallest number. Does 6 go into 15 and 27? No. What are some other factors of 6? 1, 3, 2, and 6. Well, 3 goes into 15, 27, and 6. So is 3 your greatest common factor? Yes. Can I take any x's out? I only have 2 in the front, I have 1 in the middle, and I have none on the end. So I do not have x's in all terms, so I cannot factor out any x's. So I need to fill in 3 spots. 15 divided by 3 is 5. I need to leave my x squareds. Negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9. I have to leave my x. And then negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. All right, so next step, look at what you have in parentheses. I have 3 terms. When you have 3 terms, you need to think of your A, B, C, AC method. So A is 5, B is negative 9, C is negative 2, and thus AC is negative 10. So you need to find the factors of negative 10 that would add up to negative 9. Well, I see it right away. Negative 10 times 1 gives me negative 10, but when I add those together, it gives me negative 9. So here we go. I replace this right here with what I got over here. So 5x squared minus 10x plus 1x minus 2. I'm just going to run right down into the next problem here. No big deal. Next step, remember, cut it in half. What is my greatest common factor of 5 and 10? It's 5. Greatest common factor of x squared and x? X. All right. Now, remember I need to fill two spots here. 5 divided by 5 is 1. If I took 1x out of x squared, I have 1x left. Negative 10 divided by 5 is negative 2, and I took the x away, so it's gone. Now let's look. Remember, I want the exact same thing in both sets of parentheses. Do I have a greatest common factor of 1 and negative 2? Well, it would be 1. I have two sets, or spots I should say, to fill. So I'm going to put them there. 1 divided by 1 is 1x. Negative 2 divided by 1 is negative 2. Well, I have met my goal. Remember, this and this need to be the exact same thing. So I'm going to pull that out. 1x minus 2. Remember, you only write it once. So I'm going to cross it out. Once I have that written, I write my other set of parentheses, 5x plus 1, because that 1 is positive, and I have factored that. Don't forget to go up and rewrite down your greatest common factor you initially pulled out, 3. Now you have your final answer right here. All right, let's see what else we have in this. Looks like everything else on this worksheet is the exact same type of problem. Look for greatest common factor, then look to see if you have a trinomial that you can factor with AC method, or see if there are any difference of squares. Guys, I expect you to work on this throughout the hour and help each other out. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.